that moment?
Just grateful for the opportunity. Like last year, I wasn't playing last year, so just for this year to me play the full year, finish the year, not necessarily finish how I want to, but I think finishing the year to me was such a big goal because like people from my injury don't necessarily come back, and like I'm just grateful for like everybody in the building, like from top to bottom. I told them that like no matter how many head coaches I have, no matter how many DCs I have, no matter how many line coaches I have, I'm just grateful from everybody top to bottom. And like I'm just appreciative of what LSU's done for me and my family, and I just can't wait to see what happens going forward.
Yeah,
Jacobian.
Felt like a weird vibe coming off the field. Like it's just kind of, is it like reaching the finish line with everybody? Frank talked about the brotherhood.
We want to win. I mean, if you're like referencing like a weird kind of feel like that you, because I think though, like everyone counted us out. Everyone counted us out, and I feel like we only feel like the people in this locker room feel like we can win. So we went out. It wasn't necessarily weird. It was just like giving your all at something and just not finishing, not accomplishing the goal. So at the end of the day, we're just gonna have to be better as a football team. And like I said before, I've said this before. Like today, we just weren't the best football team, but that doesn't mean tomorrow we can't be.
Jacobian, what did you guys see on film of their offense that allowed you guys to come in and have a really good game today?
It wasn't necessarily what we seen on them. We wanted to go out there and make a statement. We wanted to take all as much pressure off the offense as we did, and we feel like we did until like some explosive plays happen. And I mean, it's football. They're still an SEC football team. I feel like we did a good job like neutralizing the explosive plays, but it's just at the end like we just had to be better, and we accept that challenge every week. We want to be the best defense on the field like every Saturday. So regardless of who we're playing, we want to just we have that same intensity. And I just think guys, are really bought into us trying to be the best defense of this SEC, like in the SEC. So really, like I think like guys should go out there and play like they're just we want to be the best, so we play like the best.
There was the breakdown on that last touchdown. You're playing D-line, so but do you kind of know where the breakdown occurred for that to happen?
Oh man, I went in and I don't know what the play was. So I mean, once I watch the film and everything, I have an answer for you. But I mean, regardless of the fact, like we just have to make those plays. I mean, Coach Baker puts us in a position to make plays, so we just have to make those plays. And right there, they might have caught us slipping on whatnot, but we just have to make those plays. And I know 10 times out of 10 that they're gonna make that play, and they just caught us slipping right there. But I'm not most so worried about that. I just want to win this football game. You know what I'm saying? Like that's my biggest thing. I really want to win this football game because it's my last regular season game, and I feel like I put everything into this past year. And I'm not gonna make it one moment or one thing that happened. I'm just grateful, to come out this game injury free. Everyone has their head up high right now, and I'm just grateful to be a part of this football team.
Last one.
A lot of people were waiting for news to break today about a possible new head coach, and everyone's on their phones. Is it hard to play a game, or do you think you guys did a pretty good job of staying locked in?
I think everyone's completely locked in on what we had tonight, and you can see that on defense. Like, and then offensively, I feel like we want to keep just establishing everything. So I feel like we kept trying to break the door down, and they had the better defense in the end. So I think with us, like, we just want to be a better football team at the end of the day. We want to have more points in the first half. We want to there's so many things that happen in this game that we just want to be a better football team, and it's not distractive. It's not like they're not distracting us by what the head coach says. It's not distracting. It's about us wanting to come in here every day and want to be better. So I just feel like at the end of the day, if we focus on that, which I feel like we are. No one said anything about a head coach. We could care less. Guys are just wanting to work, and you can't ask for anything more than that from a football team.
Awesome. Thank you.
Thank y'all.
Question. PJ, just how about the defensive substitutions? Blake had those packages rolling in and out, and you guys were able to do it, in between their substitution packages. I guess just how important was that to really kind of keep this defense fresh?
Going into this game, we knew the other team was going to run a lot of tempo, so we tried to keep everything fresh, everything, pretty smooth.
How about the job that Jamari and Jack did on the edges there?
Yeah, I feel like the defense played a phenomenal job, like all night. We tried our best to get the win, we just couldn't get it.
What allowed the secondary to sort of have those 3 interceptions and make life tough on Jamar?
Just the preparation, just going into the game, looking at the different formations, just studying film, practicing each and every day.
Or so there was that, the bust at the end. Do you know kind of where the breakdown happened or what occurred on that play?
I'm not really sure. We just had to go back and watch film on it, but I'm sure it was a little simple mistake we could have fixed.
How about the growth that you've seen in DJ this year?
Man, DJ is a phenomenal player. He's an excellent player. Going to work each and every day, watching film together, just building upon each other.
And, whatever happens with the head coaching position, is that something that you kind of follow? Like, will you follow it on the play around home?
I'm not really focused on that. I'm just focused on finishing the rest of the season, ball game and everything.
What did that mean to you, I guess, the job that you guys did over the last month and a half to kind of keep this thing together and get to this point?
Well, we're a brotherhood, so we like through the whole process, whatever happens. That's what we've been saying. So we just been trying to stick together with one another.
Who's really kept that together?
The whole team, from the freshmen to the seniors, we all been just having that camaraderie together, just sticking with brotherhood.
This is your second year, of course, playing for Coach Baker, and what do you think sort of has made y'all's defense get so much substantially better than it was last season?
I feel like everybody just playing their role, everybody doing what they're supposed to, everybody doing what they taught, and I feel like as we did that, we just progressed each and every game, each and every practice. I feel like that's what it was.
Thanks, PJ.
Thank you, PJ.
Appreciate y'all.
I can't hear you. Say it again.
What do you think Frank did really well this last month and a half to keep this thing together?
I'll say he just being him, him as a person, he always makes everybody feel like family and so just him being himself, make everything stay together and better.
As the game rolled on tonight, how much more confidence do you feel like the offense sort of built for itself?
Say it again.
As the game rolled on today, like how much more confidence do you think the offense built as the game rolled on?
I feel like as every game go on, we always build confidence. So like today, we kept on building confidence from the first drive to the last drive. We kept on building confidence.
How frustrating was it early on? Get the ball at the 4-yard line, not score, and then some other, red zone trips?
I would say it was frustrating, but it's football. So, stuff's going to happen, and we got to bounce back, find a way.
What is it about their defense that made it so tough on y'all for most of the game?
It wasn't them. It was all us because making mistakes. So, it happens.
What's next for you guys? Obviously, in the bowl game. How proud are you that you guys have been able to keep it together and kind of get to this position and push on to the bowl game?
Most definitely, because everything we've been through together. From spring to now. We've been through so much together. So just sticking together and just preparing for whoever we got.
You obviously would love Frank back on the staff next year, no matter what capacity it is.
Most definitely.
How's he impacted you?
Coach Frank is like a second father to me. So I just feel like, that says enough. He's a second father to me, and he means a lot to me.
What was it like observing him in a head coaching capacity? Was he different at all?
No, he was the same person as he was a running back coach. Same speeches he gave us in the running back room, he gave in the team room to everybody. So it was just, just watching him prosper.
I know the offensive line has been disappointing to a lot of people, but I was watching them in pregame, and it seemed like every one of those dudes has like an ankle, trying to grit it out, do something. I guess just the idea that like people don't see what you guys go through, the way you guys know what you do with what can you say about them? It was really next man up after next man up every week.
I say it's football. Something's gonna happen, and the next man has to be ready. That's every position. So we can't just say the O-lineman. That's every position in football. So for the O-lineman to have the next man mentality, is needed, and they did it, and they stepped up for the occasion.
Caden, obviously, y'all played them so close. You have this chance to spring the upset. When it doesn't work out that way, just kind of as you're leaving the field, and in the locker room, what did it feel like tonight, knowing the regular season ended on this note?
Next question. I don't feel like answering that.
All right. Thank you.